What if the sun simply vanished for 60 seconds? Imagine the sky turning pitch black in the middle of a Tuesday afternoon, leaving millions of people staring at a void where our life-giving star should be. It is not just about the darkness, it is about the moment gravity stops holding us together. The sun is our anchor, our heater, and our guide. But what happens if it blinks out, and does the Earth start to fly into the deep frozen dark? Stay with me, because the answer is far more violent than you could ever imagine. At first, you wouldn't see the sun go dark, because light takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth from the solar surface. If the sun disappeared right now, you would spend the next 8 minutes and 20 seconds living a normal life, unaware that the core of our solar system was already gone. This delay creates a terrifying phantom period where we are essentially living in the past, basking in sunlight from a star that no longer exists. For those few minutes, life on Earth would continue as if everything were normal, while the most catastrophic event in human history was already in motion. But while the light is still reaching us, gravity is not. Gravity moves at the speed of light, but it is the physical tether that keeps Earth moving in a circle rather than flying off into a straight line. The moment the sun's mass vanishes, the Earth is instantly released from its orbit. We would be traveling at 30 kilometers per second, moving in a straight, lonely line away from where the sun used to be. Every person on the planet would feel a sudden, sickening shift in inertia. If you were standing on a tall building, you might feel the sensation of the world pulling away from you. The oceans, held by the gravitational pull of both the sun and the moon, would begin to swell and shift, creating massive, unpredictable tides that would hit the coastlines within seconds. Back to our countdown. As we hit the 30-second mark, the power grids would start to struggle. Most of our modern satellites, which control everything from your banking apps to your GPS, rely on precise orbital positioning maintained by the sun's gravity. As the planet begins to drift off its path, those satellites would lose their lock. Your phone signal would drop, the internet would flicker and die, and global communication would collapse. You would be standing in a city that is slowly turning into a cage of silent, useless technology, watching the sky remain a deep, starless black. It is in this minute that you realize just how thin the line is between civilization and absolute prehistoric chaos. When we hit the 50-second mark, the physical toll on the planet becomes unbearable. Tectonic plates, sensing the shift in the Earth's rotation and momentum, would start to grind against each other. Earthquakes would ripple through major cities, and the sudden change in planetary velocity would cause a massive global air pressure shift, turning the winds into violent gale-force storms. The atmosphere itself would be fighting to adjust to the new direction of our movement. You would hear the planet groaning, a sound of concrete and steel failing under the sudden, massive stress of a planet that has lost its balance. Then, at the 60-second mark, the sun snaps back into existence. It is not a soft sunrise, it is a violent cosmic jolt. The Earth, which had been traveling in a straight line for a minute, suddenly feels the massive gravitational pull of the sun dragging it back into a circular orbit. It would be like a car hitting a brick wall at full speed. Everything that wasn't bolted down would be thrown, and the force of the sudden re-acceleration would cause a final massive wave of seismic activity across the globe. We would survive, but the world we woke up to would be permanently changed. Infrastructure would be shattered, and humanity would be left with the horrifying knowledge that our sun is not a permanent fixture, but a fragile thread that could snap at any time. We are so caught up in the stress of our daily lives that we forget we are spinning through space on a rock that is constantly being pulled by forces we cannot control. This 60-second nightmare is a wake-up call about the sheer fragility of our existence. If you want to know what happens if the sun never turns back on, you have to watch the video on your screen right now. It covers the final frozen days of Earth in a world without a star. Click the link and keep questioning the universe.